their ticket onto the grand finals. This time around, they will be met by Vipes Anime Squad. Now, this is a team with tons of history here in the Valorant Sunday Showdown. Vipe and his squad been grinding these tournaments out, eking out progress week after week, and now they have got themselves up onto the top step here of grand finals. Guaranteed money in the pocket going over to both of these teams just to decide who gets more. Taking a quick look down the rosters here of Vipes Anime Crew, we've got Stev, West, Arato, Aki, and Vipe themselves closing out that roster. Elysium, you just saw him, you know him, you love him. We got JP2 just underscoring, Polly, Get Greedy, and of course the Killjoy sensation, Kairos, closing out this roster. Game 1 looks like we will be headed into Haven for the first time here in this broadcast. The 3-site map making an appearance.
Our absolute favorite, definitely Dilly's favorite, that's for sure.
Just too many sites. Can't count them all.
I will say that Vipes Anime Squad, or Crew, excuse me.
Yeah, Crew. Vipes Anime Crew, formerly Vipes Anime Squad.
Correct. Took out Most Prolific in the semifinals, which we know a lot of these players. A77,
Yes.
Ferico,
Yes.
Verdi, and Governor. Like, that is a fantastic squad
Monster team.
that they knocked out, exactly. And so this is going to be a pretty hot match indeed. And I'm excited to jump into it, and here it is.
Wasting no
Elysium
time.
Versus Vipes Anime Crew.
So here comes this first pistol round. Vipes Anime Crew, 3 members scouting on over towards mid. Polly will back away, won't challenge for now. So starting out, slow approach here to this pistol round. These teams very well aware of the stakes.
Yes, absolutely. Here we go, just underscoring, starting it off with a kill onto Stev, but Vipe takes out Get Greedy in retaliation. West is about to get a beautiful headshot onto Polly while he's in his... What is going on? The shots are going out, but Kairos is going to win out in that ridiculous battle with West. JP2 on the backside here. Moving on in to the site.
Now Elysium in a tricky retake situation here, just underscoring, brought especially low, almost brought down there as the bullets start flying in. Elysium now pushing with his 2-prong push, get the turret, but oh my goodness, the kills flying in hot and fast, leaves just Aruto remaining, but this is so winnable. He's got to get the reload here, he's got to find the shots. Can he? Playing ring around the rosy, takes down 1. Can he find 2? Oh, trying to find the shots here. Oh, but it's gonna be Kairos. Does he have the time to defuse?
I think he does. Yeah,
Yes.
there it is.
1.96 seconds. We saw 1.98 earlier today. And so Elysium, though the margins may be tight, they stay undefeated in pistol rounds here on stream today. So Elysium take that 1-0 lead, and now it's up to Vipes Anime Crew for the response.
Man, there was an interesting little duel earlier between Kairos and West. There was a lot of shots happening, but no one was connecting. But finally, Kairos was actually able to win over that. That was a pretty fun little match to watch there.
Certainly be interesting to see how Vipes Anime Crew can deal with this team that seems no one can deal with just yet, as Elysium are very close to being the first ever team in history to win 2 Valorant Sunday Showdowns back to back.
Wow, Rato is in a beautiful area to be able to get some good shots down, but they're going to back off. Kairos is smarter than that, so he's going to back off of that one. I do know that this is Elysium's one of their really good maps. They're really fantastic on this map. I see them a lot of times practicing on this, making sure that they're on top of their game. But here comes 4 members of Vipes Anime Crew, but they're actually going to back off with that smoke.
Yeah, Vipes Anime Crew with a very interesting force buy here in the second round. We don't often see it, but we love to see it. Now they're really putting the pressure on Elysium. Though they've taken a lot of damage here. Here comes the two-pronged push onto the C site, closing in on Get Greedy, but it's gonna be Kairos. Gets our action started with a huge triple kill, shredding the members of Vipes Anime Crew. Stev finally gets revenge, but it may be far too late as Get Greedy guns them down. Elysium says, take your force pry and shove it. Elysium take a 2-0 lead over Vipes Anime Crew.
Man, it looks like they are settling in, getting into the room, you know, just like putting their laundry everywhere, just making this site their home, that's for sure.
This room smells like Kairos' cologne.
Yes, it does. Heavy musk, that's for sure.
He's got that Abercrombie scent all around, you know, washes his clothes in it, I'm sure. Absolute Chad this guy is. Kairos already up to 6-1-0, 2 rounds in. Vipes Anime Crew quickly found themselves on the back foot, but I have to say, I respect the bravery.
Yep.
I respect the attitude. They've just got to be able to follow up here as Vipes Anime Crew now in the save round. Only a couple sheriffs and some light armor to their name. Elysium set themselves in firm here on these sites. Aggressive placements here on these sites, but they're not pushing forward. They're not getting greedy, as Get Greedy's name may suggest. They're playing this absolutely to their tempo. And Vipes Anime Crew continue to pay the price. They continue to take damage in the early stages of these rounds. So Vipes Anime Crew in a difficult position as Elysium slowly are crowding in around them. With less than 50 seconds remaining now, Vipes Anime Crew have to make some tough decisions here. Kairos waiting for the decision to be made, and he makes a decision himself.
Wow.
That leads to a big double kill, and Elysium will follow up right off the back of that, shredding the members of Vipes Anime Crew. Elysium with a quick 3-0 lead. Wrap up the flawless, and now Elysium will be able to get the full buy here. So will Vipes Anime Crew, but certainly the pressure on the attacking side this far.
Now look at this. Elysium, round 4, all have only one death. Every single member. That's a good stat to have right now, especially with your Kairos with 8-1.
Gross.
Disgusting.
Ultimate done been ready a long time ago.
Yeah.
Kairos ready to run it back whenever need be. His team certainly feeling good so far. Do find ourselves here in a short pause. It does look like West may be having some connection issues there. So hopefully get that sorted here. Mother Nature certainly been unkind to our players here today. We've certainly seen a lot of connection. Not a lot, but a more than usual amount of connection problems here today. A lot of inclement weather across the country. I know we were dealing with storms here where we're filming from in Ohio all day today. So no stranger to the elements are we here in the Valorant Sunday Showdown. I was talking about it in group stage with our first match, is that it's rather comical that a completely online tournament has to worry about the weather.
Yeah.
I mean, when we had the hurricane going through the southeast of the United States last week, it proved to be deadly for some of our competitors' internet connections. You know, a fiber connection cannot withstand a hurricane at times. Who knew?
Yeah.
Who knew? So we will hopefully be getting all 5 members of Vipes Anime Crew back in. But goodness gracious, Elysium started off with a bang, getting those quick 3 rounds. And like as Choice mentioned, each of their members only dying once thus far already. Kairos with the ult in the pocket, and I gotta say, it's really awesome to see someone like Kairos not only able to pick up the role of Killjoy, but also being able to pick up Phoenix as well, because those, in terms of playstyle, are completely polar opposite agents.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you've got the entry fragger in Phoenix just absolutely running around those corners, having to get perfect kills almost every single time to be able to do something like that. And then obviously Killjoy, who likes to kind of sit back and play around the utility. And obviously, Kairos is just an all-around good player, especially when you kind of come up the way you have as Kairos, you know, playing in the Valorant Sunday Showdown over and over and over again and getting better every single time. Elysium just looks so good as a roster. And look at this, putting damage in already onto Vipes Anime Crew.
That's been a big edge for Elysium already here in the start of this Grand Finals, is they always find this early damage onto Vipes. Vipes revealing too much of themselves early on, taking these bullets through smokes and such. One thing we haven't touched on quite yet with Vipes Anime Crew, no Cypher on the side of Vipes Anime Crew. Cypher has been on both teams every game for the entirety of this broadcast. And I mean, I would be hard-pressed to find a game where that isn't the case at all in the Valorant Sunday Showdown. Cypher and his cameras and his neural theft proved to be invaluable here for these teams, but Vipes Anime Crew picking up the Killjoy instead. Still a decent amount of intel gathering combined with the Sova there, so we'll see how it plays out for them. Here comes the execute from Vipes Anime Crew onto the A site, but Elysium is ready to greet them, and so is Kairos with the run it back, pushing forward with reckless abandon, but it's going to be West. Finds the first kill onto Get Greedy with this big flank, and that opens the door for the rotate from Vipes Anime Crew onto B site. Elysium forced to scramble a bit to get in place here, but here's Pauly right around the corner. Gets big damage with that shock dart before going down to West. West gets the double kill. Can he find more here? It's now Vipes Anime Crew in a 5v3.
A much better showing from Vipes Anime Crew, absolutely demolishing Elysium at the moment. 1v3 right now in the back site, just absolutely getting rained down with bullets, but is able to pick up Stev.
Just underscoring is dangerous anytime, anywhere, even in a 1v2 with a little sliver of HP remaining regardless. Just underscoring. He's a thinking man. He's going to back on away. He's going to save this Phantom as well. Love the Arizona T-skin there on the Oni. And so, just underscoring. Forced to give away a round here to Vipes Anime Crew. As Vipes Anime Crew, they had to scrap for it. They had to fight for it, but they get on the board here early on. They keep Elysium from building up too much momentum under their feet. Elysium, though, with the bank to back it up.
Yeah, absolutely. Just running away with everything going on right now. Vipes Anime Crew trying to come back, kind of crawl their way back right now. They're just now getting onto the saddle, and that's going to be their first point on the board. Elysium just looks so buff right now. And, yeah, Vipes Anime Crew definitely still have a mountain to climb against this insane team. And now Pauly pushed way up there trying to get an early pick. Is covered by just underscoring. Here it is. Probably a commitment onto the site. Or into mid here from Vipes Anime Crew.
Elysium not making the same mistake twice. They've held firm onto this B site now. They gave it away there in the third round. They won't do so again here in the fourth, but West may not give them an option. Takes down Pauly with a big headshot, and now Vipes Anime Crew may be free to roam about the cabin. You like that one?
I do like that one. My mind just like wrapped around it.
That's a deep cut there as Kairos gets the revenge onto West here. Gets the double onto Arato, and now just underscoring able to follow up onto Aki in what looked so winnable for Vipes Anime Crew. Maybe out of their grasp here in this 4v2. Oh, Get Greedy was so close to finding a snipe there. The timing not working out that time around. But I don't know how Vipes Anime Crew are gonna be able to pull this one out. Now just 2 members remaining, less than 20 seconds as well. This is going to have to be the play for them out onto A site. Not wasting any time, pushing forward
10
now.
10 seconds left.
Ooh, what's going to happen here? The
Spike planted.
Oh, the Molly just barely misses. From Kairos, it's going to be able to pick up his 3rd kill onto Vipe.
Oh,
and
wow.
there it is. My goodness, JP2 finishing it off with a beautiful singularity finisher there. You love to see it.
Arizona T-Skin, it's green and has,
Yeah, the little flowers.
yeah, flower. Green tea from Arizona. I rarely ever answer chat questions, but this is
Yeah.
one I want to make sure you get.
Right.
Be sure to Google green tea can of Arizona, whatever, you'll get there. It looks exactly like that Oni skin, I promise. I'm not just making it up as I go. Well, sometimes, but
Well, yeah, exactly.
Elysium here, they dropped one to Vipes Anime Crew, but they're set to not drop any more here. So now they re-extend their lead to 3. Vipes Anime Crew in a difficult position,
Wow.
but get greedy. Got baited. Didn't find the snipe there. Oh, and Kairos drops an early kill here to West. Vipes Anime Crew with 4 ultimates on their side could take advantage here. Vipe has the blades popped, ready to go, trying to find some heads, but just underscoring. Playing this one just right, very sneakily indeed. Vipes Anime Crew once again forced to bide their time here, try to work their way in on the defense of Elysium, and here comes the push. Polly backs away.
Wow.
Polly gets punished as here comes Vipes Anime Crew in full force out onto the C site. Oh, but here comes the response from Elysium.
Oh my goodness, it just seemed like Vipes Anime Crew got a little too bold there and were trying to push an angle that they should not have. And now, Just Underscoring is demolishing their ranks right now.
Be interested to see. I'm not sure he has any knives left there. Oh, no, he does still have knives available. It's got 5 in total, actually. Oh, and it may not even matter as JP2 starts the cleanup. Oh, but here comes the Hunter's Fury from Aruto, trying to find a diffuser. Oh, but he's just gonna find a knife to the face. Just Underscoring with a massive triple kill. Elysium up 5-1.
Man, I feel like that was kind of an issue on that Sova. He kind of got a little antsy with the trigger.
I mean,
Sent the second one out a little early.
I 100% agree with you. At the same time, I definitely would have done the exact same thing.
Yeah.
100%. I would have heard the defuse and be like, I gotta go. And would have
Send 'em
just,
all.
I would have just started launching them. I mean, shout out to Aruto for at least having the situational awareness to try and pivot, get that snipe down onto Just Underscoring, but in the end, it wasn't enough. Kairos, 12-3-1, Just Underscoring 9-1-1.
Wow.
Vipes Anime Crew maybe needing those numbers here soon as Elysium get themselves a big lead to start off Game 1 of the Grand Finals.
Yeah, absolutely. It seems like Vipes Anime Crew has been doing a good job of putting a stop to Polly throughout these. I think he's been like the first one to drop on Elysium's roster the last couple rounds, but there we go. Just Underscoring is going to go down first this time with a huge kill from Vipe.
Oh my goodness, Kairos has been so deadly in this garage position, holding it nearly every round and almost every round finding a kill. I think the previous round was the only time Kairos was unable to find a kill in garage, and yet Vipes Anime Crew still challenging, still trying to find a way in here as they close in onto the C site. 2 defenders for Elysium there in position. Kairos sends out the flash, won't find anybody, but it's gonna be Get Greedy who finds the double kill there. Oh, Kairos almost able to follow up, but it doesn't even matter. Get Greedy with the triple.
A really big spray there in the middle of the blind, able to take down Kairos, but still, Elysium are absolutely rolling over Vipes right now. There's not a good KDA on the side of Vipes at the moment. They've got a lot of catching up to do, and we'll see how they're able to do it on the opposite end of the half, but this half looks like it's all Elysium.
You know, it's so funny too. When we used to talk about Haven, it was always that it's a attack-sided map, that it's difficult for a defending side to defend 3 sites at once. It makes the rotate difficult. You know, there's so many intricacies that come with playing a defending side on this map correctly that it would just seem so attack-favored. But I really don't feel that's the case anymore with these these top side teams, as Polly continues to make it clear. Elysium are just so comfortable here, and they don't even need to be overly aggressive. They haven't pushed forward past the sites even once in this half, and it doesn't even matter. Vipes Anime Crew will just keep feeding the barrels of Elysium, and once again, Vipes Anime Crew on the losing end here of this round with less than a minute remaining.
seeing a lot of painful deaths on the side of Vipes Anime Crew. Just some things that could be avoided or just couldn't be avoided at all, because Elysium's positioning is just way too good. Like this,
Bonk.
so good.
Oh, Aki does find the revenge onto Just Underscoring, but it won't do a thing. Get Greedy once again picks himself up a kill, and Elysium are looking fed. Elysium are looking buff. Elysium looking unstoppable.
Absolutely.
That's
How
a
do you
gross-
stop this?
I mean, I was just gonna say I don't know, because there's a gross amount of money in the bank for Elysium. So like, not only do you have to stop it, you have to stop it again
Yeah.
and again,
Right.
and then one more time, and then the half's over. So Elysium in a very comfy, cozy position here in this first half. Vipes Anime Crew unable to come up with a
Wow.
response here to the reigning champions. West still, though, undeterred, takes down Pauly. Have to give credit to West, because you can see, despite these difficult positions, West is playing to their absolute maximum, finding these early kills. So Elysium here, not a position they often find themselves in a disadvantage. See how they respond as Vipes Anime Crew start the slow stack on over the C. JP2 with the drop on him. Will be spotted out here by this recon bolt. See if it matters. Oh, West trying to find that jumping damage there, but still alive is JP2, and
Oh my
JP2
goodness.
gets the punish before getting traded out. But it's all falling apart for Vipes Anime Crew as here comes the cavalry. Elysium spilling onto site. Aki doing what they can before getting sniped down, and now it's just Vipe with the snipe. See what he can do here in this 1v2.
It's going to be hard to do anything.
30 seconds
Elysium.
left.
Their positioning is just so good. Oh, he left that little opening, but no, Get Greedy goes around the corner, still is going to get the headshot in the back of Vipes Dome. And there it is, another round for Elysium 8-1.
When you said Vipes Dome, I thought you said Vipes Dumb, and I was like, that's a bit mean, man. They made it all the way to grand finals. That's something. But Elysium showing that it may have been a premature promotion for Vipes Anime Crew. Vipes Anime Crew unable to keep up whatsoever here in the first half. Elysium cruising.
Yeah, the talent on the side of Elysium is really showing off right now.
Get out of my
4
way.
ultimates on both sides. Hopefully Vipes will be able to get something done with this, but once again, like you said, Elysium are going to be able to buy every single round for the rest of this half.
Yeah, it's not even close either. So Vipe with the blades popped out. No! Oh no, my heart is broken, Vipe. I can't believe you'd missed that. Oh goodness, the opportunity of a lifetime slips between Vipe's fingers. Certainly hate to see it. Vipes Anime Crew, though, still with 5 members alive, still within a chance here of stopping the roll of Elysium. But goodness gracious, it's going to be tough when Just Underscoring's opening up shots like that. Vipes Anime Crew will get the lockdown here onto B site and try to open this door for themselves. But Elysium undeterred as Pauly pushes forward here in
One
mid,
player remaining.
slaughtering the members of Vipes Anime Crew. Goodness gracious, it's all coming apart. Vipes Anime Crew. Oh goodness, trying to find a way to stop
Wow.
Elysium, but a way I have not yet seen.
Oh, man.
Oh man.
It hurts, man.
Kairos 15, 6, and 6. Goodness gracious. Slow your roll.
Slow your roll indeed, man. It seems like Vipes Anime Crew have a lot to work on here and a lot of footage to look at.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go back, do some analysis, watch the tape, study
Yep.
the tape.
Exactly.
Joke's over.
Man,
You're dead.
you're in grand finals in VSS. That's something you shouldn't be suffering from. Missing a knife right click like that.
Well, it's kind of funny. We haven't talked about this aspect of the game too often because I think it's a bit of a trope. Oh my goodness, Vibe gets sniped down there. It's a bit of a trope here to talk about it, but I do think stamina certainly comes into play at the tail end of this tournament. This is a one-day tournament. We started at 3 p.m. Eastern time, but we are getting into hour 8 of combat here. And Vipes Anime Crew may be running out of steam here when it counts most. Unable to match the pace of Elysium as Elysium make it double digits in the first half with a flawless round.
In the half.
And now Vipes Anime Crew, not only do they have a hill to climb, not only do they have a mountain to climb, they've got Mount Everest to climb.
Yeah, looking up at that 10-1. Possibly 11-1. It's hard. It's hard to look at.
I will just go ahead and say that this was Elysium's map pick.
Yep.
You know, Vipes, this may be a map that they purposely exclude from their practice, preferring maybe to focus Split instead of Haven. Just trying to give them the benefit of the doubt.
Out of my way.
We will see how it shakes down here. This is still a best of 3. Nothing squared away. It's not over till the fat lady sings, as they say. Arito trying to do what they can. Stev, though, will find that first kill onto Kairos. A very important frag to find. Now Elysium in a rare position here as West follows up with a big kill onto Pauly. And now the doors start to open here for Vipes Anime Crew. They may be able to get themselves another round before the half.
Oh, this could be a big moment. They're going to be on the backside of this Omen. And is West going to be able to win out on this? Yes, he is. And there we go. That is a 4v2 in the favor of Vipes.
It was a 5v2. Just underscoring saw to that before getting sprayed down by Arato, and so Vipes Anime Crew will get themselves on the board
Switching
here. They
sides.
stop the streak from Elysium from getting too far out of hand. But as we saw before, Elysium currently undefeated in pistol rounds here on stream thus far tonight, and it's got to be on Vipes Anime Crew to put an end to that streak, and what a streak it is. Elysium winning 10 of the last 12 rounds. A daunting statistic for any team to face.
Absolutely. Vipes has to pretty much win, 11 in a row, basically.
You're not joking.
It's true. This is going to be a tough hill to climb. It's not undoable. We've seen it before with Mystify. They have done it in a grand finals, I do believe, right? It was on Ascent.
Was it 10-2 though?
Yeah, it was.
Okay, all right. So yeah, there's been precedent.
Right.
No doubt about it.
Oh, excuse me. It was a semifinals match.
Okay, correct. Still up there. So, Vipes Anime Crew with a lot of work here. Oh my gosh. The bullets getting traded, but no one going down thus far. Oh, it's safe for West. West gets taken down by the skin of his teeth, and here comes the two-pronged push from Elysium. An excellent flank from Just Underscoring. Get themselves behind enemy lines as Elysium now in a comfortable 5v3 with the spike down. Aki trying to get this flank done, but everywhere he looks, there's members of Elysium. Gets one before going down to another. Now just 2 members remaining here for VAC. Arato, though, coming up big, gets a huge double kill to even the tide. I don't think Elysium saw this coming. Oh, Arato, you gotta stick the defuse! Oh, goodness gracious. Even if he had stuck it, I don't know if he had time to clutch it out. But goodness gracious, did I want him to. I was certainly sending Arato all of my energy in that moment. Unfortunately, my energy proving not to be enough this time around as Elysium 2 rounds away from a swift Game 1 victory here in Grand Finals.
Yeah, he was already taking shots from Just Underscoring even before he got off of the spike, so he probably would have fell before he got anything done. Man, that was a completely uncontested flank from Elysium through B site. Like, there were 2 members.
I would like to see that one run back here. We'll check out the VOD later on. Will be up on the Vanguard YouTube channel. But yeah, I would be interested to see because I thought Vipes Anime Crew had members on B. I think what happened is they just got smoked out by Omen, and Chet Smokes as wow. Get Greedy pushes forward through the smoke on B with reckless abandon, finds himself a kill for his trouble, and now Elysium able to get that spike plant down onto B. Just one detonation away from game point, excuse me. Vipes Anime Crew with only 3 members to stop them here. Oh goodness, just underscoring, playing dicey, dancing on the razor's edge here, making it difficult for West to try and find a way in on this retake. Polly takes down Aki on the backside. So now Vipes Anime Crew with no time left to clutch this one out. Oh, Vipe does find a snipe onto Polly, but it may be too little too late for that double kill. Vipe trying to do what they can, shoots the no-scope just in case. Elysium, undeterred, to get themselves onto game point in what may be the fastest game one in Valorant Sunday Showdown history.
Yeah, that is pretty intense from Elysium. They are playing at the top of their game right now. And I gotta say, the read for Just Underscore, and he had a feeling that West was gonna come around to that window. And he did a fantastic job. He was already aiming down his sights, looking at the doorway, and almost caught out West. That was such a good read. These are amazing players.
Oh wow, Elysium putting all of their eggs into the C basket here. Stev gets one, can't get any more than that. Forces Aruto to back away here. There are 3 members of Vipes Anime Crew in tow, but they are forced off of this C site here. Elysium is still at 4v4, making a 4v3 is Polly with an excellent flank on the backside there. Takes down Aki on the rotate. Now just 3 members of Vipes Anime Crew remaining here to try and prevent Elysium from wrapping up game 1.
And it's going to be a tough hill to climb, especially with just 2 members left alive. Vipe's going to have to do something pretty insane, and there it is. Arado, man, you tried your best, but Polly is going to finish it off with a 3K.
Goodness gracious, Elysium showing why they are Valorant Sunday champions prior and why they want to be Valorant Sunday Showdown champions again. Elysium with a quick 1-0 lead here in the grand finals, 1 game away from being the first team in history to get back-to-back Valorant Sunday Showdown titles. What an explosive performance that was from them. So fast, if you blink, you'll miss it. So we're going to take a quick 2-minute break here, give these guys some time to take a deep breath and recollect themselves. We will be back for game 2 here in just a short break. Stick around. You don't want to miss it.
Prove yourself in this 1v1 League of Legends tournament. Learn more on redbull.com/soloq.
The night has come, it's cold and losing my control. Your light is gone, and lonely darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save me from my isolation. It's way too complicated. Let's stop this conversation. Let's stop this conversation. We got no relation. Night has come, it's cold and losing my control. The light is gone, the night has come, it's crazy control. Your light is gone, alone the darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save me from my eyes.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back. We are just about to jump into Game 2 between Vipes Anime Crew and Elysium, who are hot off of a 13-2 win against Vipes Anime Squad on Haven. Now, we are moving into Split, and here's what I have to say about that. Last week, Elysium pulls off the win on Game 3 on Split. So, if Vipes Anime Crew were trying to throw them off with this split pick, I don't know if that's the right thing to do, but hence, here we are, Game 2. And we'll see what Vipes have up their sleeve there.
Yeah, I mean, if you're just now tuning in, you missed a sprint of a match from Elysium. Elysium, as Choice Plays said, took the 13-2 win over Vipes Anime Crew, arguably, quite possibly, the largest margin of victory we've ever seen in Grand Finals. Elysium just showing what a powerhouse of a roster these guys are. Just so impressive. Vipes Anime Crew were left without an answer to Elysium on either side of the map. But that was Elysium's map pick. So, I definitely hold out the faith that Vipes Anime Crew, they've got the strats prepped for their map pick. They've got the execution ready to go. I believe we did see it was Aki on the Killjoy on Haven. And so I think we would see that again. I think the Killjoy definitely with these multi-leveled sites on Split. I think the Killjoy really comes alive with being able to set up, a turret up high or down low, and then the Killjoy taking the opposite of that and being able to have, that two-sided attack from just one person. I think can be really strong when holding these sites, but goodness gracious, did Elysium look so dangerous. Not just dangerous, but it was like what I imagine watching a ninja looks like when they just they sneakily dismantle an entire army, in the dark. They're just sneaking around, throwing stars, breaking necks. Elysium completely unstopped, almost undetected, took down Vipes Anime Crew, completely assassinated them. So Vipes Anime Crew have a lot to live up to here in Game 2.
You know what I want to see? Just for the memes, beams, and dreams.
Vipe playing Viper?
Either that or, West is playing Viper and Kairos. That's exactly what I was going to say. I wanted to see Kairos on the Viper, and there it is.
Kairos, I would say, is of the players that I've had the privilege to watch, Kairos is the most flexible of them all and the most talented on any agent. We see Kairos on every style of agent, and we see it be successful. We saw Kairos on the Killjoy in semifinals. We saw Kairos on the Phoenix in Game 1. Now onto the Viper here in Game 2. So excited to see how these Vipers figure this map out, how they adjust to it. Elysium, though, will be starting out on the attack here, pushing their way up towards mid. Vipes does get spotted out by the Recon Owl, forced to back away, but comes back for more, peeking around the corner. And this multifaceted approach from Elysium does get stopped short in mid. Will be delayed for now. though they are taking a look at this B side, I think it will move on over to A for the attacking side. See how this one shakes down, as now less than a minute remaining here. West trading shots mid, does have the full fuel ready for the gas. See how they decide to use it. Both teams very much aware of the stakes, not letting anything go for free.
Toxins going up.
Yeah, absolutely. Kind of taking it nice and slowly here. Kairos is in a very interesting position. Might actually catch out Steve here. But Steve's actually able to catch out JP2, but is returned the favor by Get Greedy.
30 seconds
Now
left.
a 4v3 favoring the attackers here as the spike
Spike
goes down.
planted.
One really interesting thing I want to note is both Vipers put their gas walls in the exact same spot. They're overlapping on each other. And so I think West has since repositioned his, oh my goodness, he's taking a lot of damage, has blocked off that hallway there, but it doesn't matter because Pauly comes around the backside, gets the double, gets the triple. Elysium stay undefeated in pistol rounds.
And there it is, Pauly showing off how good he's come, or how good he's been able to just bring up his skills. That ridiculous flank was so good. It was so good.
I mean, hot take, but I think Pauly's pretty good at this game.
That is a very hot take.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a lot of flack for that one on Twitter, but
I think so.
you know, at GA_Dilly G, forgot my own Twitter handle there for a second. You know, flame me all you want. But yeah, Pauly showing exactly why he is deserving of a team of Elysium's caliber. Oh, Steve trying to find some damage there. Gets a couple cheeky shots there. Nothing too fatal as West gets sprayed down in heaven. But there are still 3 defenders on this B side if Elysium try to commit to this, and they will. Here comes the push forward. They take down 1 already, so make it 2. Now in a 5v3, or Elysium 5v2, 5v1, 5v0. Elysium with a quick 2-0 lead, continuing their momentum from game 1. Vipes Anime Crew powerless to stop them.
You know, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it here and now. Looks like we're gonna see a back-to-back. But that's all I'm gonna say right there. I'm just gonna stop it right there.
You said that, and what I'm gonna say now is it's cursed. That's actually that's a caster's curse. So now Elysium will most certainly drop 13 rounds in a row to Vipes Anime Crew. We are going on to game 3. We will see that happen. Vipe, oh goodness, Vipe playing heroically, but all for naught as Just Underscore and guns him down. One thing that we didn't mention yet is Just Underscore and switching over from the Jet to the Raze. You want to talk about flexibility there. Gotta talk about Aki, who gets 2 before getting sprayed down there. But yeah, Elysium showing how versatile their members are. Still though, just a 2v3 here for the attackers with a spike down. They're gonna have to come up big here. Just Underscore may have the drop on him. Oh goodness, and he does! The alarm bot caught him, but it didn't heckin' matter. Just Underscore with the triple kill. Can't believe it. And Vipes Anime Crew, and a round that surely should have gone to them, pulled from the depths of defeat. Just Underscore gives Elysium their 3rd round in a row.
I'm in absolute disbelief.
Choice Plays is full defeat Cobra right now. Hands on head, you know, full doesn't know how to react, jaw on the floor. Just Underscore comes up big there. And I said the alarm bot from Aki spotted him out. It triggered. And still Vipes Anime Crew didn't turn around to see what may have caused that. And so, maybe not as familiar with the Killjoy as they might have wanted to be. Opens the door for Elysium to keep applying the pressure, and goodness gracious, Just Underscore guns down Aki once more. Aki unable to hold down this A site.
Man, props to
planted.
Vipes Anime Squad for getting all the way here, but this is tough to watch at the moment.
Yeah, Pauly picks up another one for himself. I will say, one of the big things we talk about when we start getting into the later stages of the tournament is all 10 of these players are very talented.
Yeah.
You don't get to the grand final stage of a 64-team bracket without having some serious talent. Goodness, Steve gets out-talented there by Pauly. But what separates teams like Elysium from teams that can't keep up with them is the polish, is the refinement to how they're applying their strategies, how they're moving around the map as a team. And Elysium just showing that they have an extra level of coordination that Vipes Anime Crew are certainly capable of, certainly have that within themselves to gain, but just maybe haven't been, I don't think it's not laziness, it's not anything like that. It's just simply Elysium have just hustled this to get to this point. This roster has remained consistent for multiple weeks now, and that's really, really important in this scene where rosters shake up all the time. And while you do want to find the ideal mix of players, you want to find the balance of personalities and roles, but you also need to have that consistency to really get that extra level of danger. Elysium showing they've got that little bit extra. Steve, though, will trade out the kill before going down to Pauly here. So Vipes Anime Crew, they get one, but they can't get any more. It's now Aki, once again, a lone defender, this time on B site, and Pauly makes it that much more difficult. Aki, though, still dangerous, finds the double. Pauly gets the triple. Always one-upping them, aren't you, Pauly? Always one-upping.
Yep.
So, all right, so even with the Empress pop there, will go down to Kairos. Kairos, one of the most impressive players I think I've ever had the chance to witness in any sort of esport. Never mind that he's all the way at the bottom of the leaderboard for this one. Pauly's just killing everybody. There's just no kills available at this point.
Right. How could you when he's 10-2 right now? Like, dude.
Gross.
It's a little scary.
Very scary indeed. Spooky, scary Elysium here. Staying true to the season, putting the fear of God into the hearts of Vipes Anime Crew. Elysium have certainly stormed away with Game 2 in the same fashion they stormed away with Games 1. Vipes Anime Crew, they haven't been able to stop the bleeding, and at this point, it may be even more dire than what we thought. As Kairos gets an easy kill onto Vipe there. Vipes Anime Crew here with just the eco.
Yeah, absolutely. It's kind of hard to watch, but it is what it is. Both of these teams have worked their butts off to get here, but Elysium is just on an insanely different caliber right now, like even to themselves.
Yeah, I mean,
really.
it's just experience. It's experience. Like these guys, we already knew how good they were. It's just now they keep adding, layers of refinement to their game plan. And Vipes Anime Crew, hold your heads high. Be proud of making it this far.
Yeah.
Don't take this defeat too personally, and just use it as a motivation to get back, because Elysium are showing what is possible when you stick together, when you keep pushing forward. You too can be this good.
Right.
I mean, I can't, but I'm sure Vipes Anime Crew can.
Absolutely.
Just underscoring, spreading some of the love around. Takes down Steve. Now just Aki remaining for the defenders here in this 1v5. Probably just going to hopefully pick up a consolation kill, but no one from Elysium going to give him the opportunity. And just like that, if you blinked, you missed it. Elysium gets 6 rounds in a row here in Game 2.
Oh no, Aki.
Survives.
That looked really scary there for a second.
Fancy footwork coming out from Pauly, dodging the, what do we call the spike explosion? Is that?
It's a radionite explosion.
All right, I'm just calling it an explosion. So
Yeah.
Pauly dodges the explosion there, doesn't get sucked into the singularity. Now 6 rounds in, 2 members of Vipes Anime Crew without a kill.
Yeah.
Hey, Vipes Anime Crew, if you're watching this VOD back, maybe just mute our commentary, because
Yeah.
there's
Point
not
wrong.
much. I want to say nice things to you guys. There's not a lot of nice things for me to say, though I'm certainly sending all of my energy to Vipes Anime Crew. There's still a chance of them tying this series up. It's not over till it's over. Just got to keep fighting here. Elysium, though, keeping the pressure up onto Vipes Anime Crew, pushing forward through this mid corridor.
Off your feet!
Here comes the rolling thunder
wow.
from Elysium.
It's going to hit West.
Yeah, forces him off of that heaven position now. Ooh, just underscoring will get spotted out by the Omen ultimate there as well. So Elysium, not really sure about this play here. Maybe a bit too spread out and getting a little, Vipes Anime Crew able to get some favorable positioning on them. Aki there deep into the A site.
Yeah, it definitely seems like they're kind of pushing in strong here, but West is going to take out JP2. My goodness, I mean, I saw what they were trying to do. They looked
30
both
seconds
ways,
left.
but West was already around the corner when that happened, and West takes out Paulo
Player
too.
remaining.
There it is. Aki has been playing as well as he could be expected to here, and there finally delivers around to Vipes Anime Crew. Aki, not one to be counted out quite yet, gets the triple kill, gives Vipes Anime Crew on the board.
Yeah, you love to see a round like that for Aki, doing as much as they can, and really getting some work done, that's for sure. So here we go. Vipes Anime Crew
Time out.
have won now to Elysium 6 at the moment. They could come back,
Placing swarm grenade.
that's for sure.
Placing swarm
I've seen
grenade.
bigger comebacks than that, so
Yeah.
I certainly won't doubt or won't count anyone out just yet. Vipes Anime Crew, they just need to get some momentum. They just need to get a little more confidence. And I'm sure they can surge forward and put that to good use. Kairos on the hunt for Vipes Anime Crew. Oh, but it's gonna be Aki who finds the first kill. Kairos will trade him out there before he can do any more damage. But Aki once again showing how important he is to this Vipes Anime Crew roster.
Shadows traveling.
Here we go, some pot shots here, trying to pick up at least something. Vipe, lonely on the B site. Nothing really happening over there. It seems like Elysium are having a fun time over here on the A site. Doing some absolute work on Vipes Anime Crew.
Yeah, have we seen Elysium plant on B yet?
Nope. Plants. No, they got close, but I think they
30
wiped-
seconds left.
wiped Vipes before they planted.
Yeah, you're right. It just wasn't necessary. So yeah, Elysium certainly favoring this A side here in the first half along the lines of if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right.
But it will be a bit of a mix-up here with less than 15 seconds remaining. They're going to try to run all the way
10
over to
seconds
B
left.
side, but Vipes Anime Crew are in tow, ready to greet them. West with the spray, converts one, can he get two? He does! And Vipes Anime Crew gun down Elysium, get their second round on the board.
There we go, winning the gunfights, being in the right position at the right time, not pushing up. That's something that I have been seeing. I have seen Vipe push up a little bit too aggressively and being punished for it from Elysium, and that time they were in the right place at the right time, played the clock in their favor, and there it is. Second round in a row for Vipes Anime Crew.
Absolutely, really important stuff here for Vipes Anime Crew. They need to build the confidence, they need to build the momentum. That's exactly what they needed. Elysium now starting to falter a bit. Let's see if they can get themselves back to their winning ways. Oh, but Vipe puts a stop to that, takes down just underscoring. Let's see. Oh, get greedy though, gets the revenge onto West and Polly. Further turns the tides onto Aruto. Steve, though, will get the revenge onto Polly. JP2 gets the revenge onto Steve. It's vengeance all around. Vengeance is the name of the game. Now Vipes Anime Crew find themselves in a 3v2 split across the map. Difficult position as Elysium now have their pick of sites.
And that's what I'm talking about. You saw You saw West pushing up in their own smoke a little bit too aggressively, and if he just hung back for a little bit longer, hung out by the box, probably would have gotten a double kill.
Oh, Vipe trying to find the blind snipe, trying to find the ult there, but only finds some damage onto JP2, and that's gonna let Elysium out onto
30
B
seconds
site.
left.
Oh, but Vipe firing away, snipes down JP2, evens up the numbers. So the spike will go down, but Vipe's anime crew on equal
Spike
footing with
planted.
Elysium going into this retake.
Sends in the Viper Molly there.
Player remaining.
And oh my goodness, get greedy.
Goodness gracious, not even the lockdown can stop Elysium here. Vipe trying to make the most of it, but get greedy with the vision advantage, able to pick up a triple kill, and so Elysium dropped 2 to Vipe's anime crew and are determined to drop no more. Get themselves a 7th round here in the first half.
And here we go. It seems like Vipes are at least playing a little smarter in around some of these pushes from Elysium, which are some insane pushes. They have just looked so on point with each other. Like the amount of coordination that this team has is so good. They're quickly running up on the tier list.
Yeah, absolutely. Pauly 15-4, 9 rounds in. That's almost unbelievable, actually. I had to say just an amazing stat line there for Pauly. Dismantling Vipe's anime crew. West here holding this mid position once again, gets flashed out, forced to back away. Here comes the utility from Vipe's anime crew, but it will be Arato. Gets the kill onto Get Greedy, making this a 3v5, but Pauly starts to even up the numbers, takes down West. Vipe trying to find this angle end onto Just Underscoring. And Elysium may let him have it as they don't push into sight. Oh, Vipe though, unable to convert, almost finds the snipe there onto Just Underscoring. Just Underscoring will smartly back away. So, Vipe's anime crew now with the edge here, may be able to get themselves another round on the board.
That is definitely a possibility with 4 members left alive. Omen having a hard time
30
with that
seconds
health pool
left.
at the moment. 30 seconds left. Elysium are definitely going to have to push up, and here it is. A big commitment onto the A site,
Bomb
but
grenade
here
out.
it is. Aki. Ever. Oh my goodness. I was going to say Ever the reliable one, but no, it's going to be taken out quickly.
Yeah,
10
Elysium
seconds
with
left.
an excellent play to
Spike
snuff
planted.
out Aki there with the paint shells, followed up by the firepower from JP2. So Vipe's anime crew in what was a 4v3 now is a 2v3. So they have to try and find a way to get this spike defused. Oh, wow, what a lengthy recon bolt into the fault line gives JP2 a kill. Now just 1 member remaining for Vipe's anime crew here. It is Vipes themselves trying to get the spray down, but it's going to be Pauly who wins out, picks up the triple kill.
Out of charges.
And Elysium once again continue their roll.
Wow. It is what it is. Elysium just
Oh my
looking
gosh.
so good. 18-4.
My jaw is on the floor. I had to pick it up, actually, and dust it off because it dropped all the way to the floor. Pauly, I have no words. Pauly is such an amazing player to watch. I almost feel it's a privilege to be able to see someone this good excel at their game in such a way. Pauly now 18-4, 10 rounds in.
Oh.
I mean,
See, you don't push that. You don't double peek that because obviously he's got the advantage.
yeah, he's got the drop. He's got the drop on you. So, Arato trying to even the tide warrior and will do so with the Empress and Stinger in hand. So now a 4v4 here. Arato able to keep the Empress rolling for now. Get greedy.
Oh no.
Wow, West though. The fear playing into West's positioning, not confident enough to push that smoke, backs away, will eventually find find the kill, and that opens the door for Vipes Anime Crew to get these 2 kills. Pauly, though, is still alive, and so is Kairos. Now just Steve remaining, and it looked so doable for Vipes Anime Crew, but was swiped away from their hands by Pauly and Kairos. So now Elysium 1 round away from getting double digits in the first half for the second time in a row. Elysium now 4 rounds away from being the first team ever to win back-to-back Valorant Sunday Showdown titles. There's been so much talk. Who will be the first to do it? Will it be China Win? No. Will it be Mystify? No. It could be Elysium.
And no more of a deserving team than Elysium right now.
Absolutely.
They are just looking so on top of their game. It's ridiculous. Like, look at this, 9-2, second game of Grand Finals.
Yeah, I mean, they just haven't slowed down one bit. They haven't taken their foot off the gas. Neither has Get Greedy. Gets that kill onto Aruto up mid there. Once again, the walls for Vipes Anime Crew crumble all around them. Trying, I respect Vipes Anime Crew's plays here so much because they're not shying away from the fights. They're taking these fights head on.
Yep.
But Elysium able to out-frag them 99% of the time here. So Pauly, base full of gas. Oh, goodness. Oh, wow. Aki comes up big with the triple kill for Vipes Anime Crew. Aki, the hero of this crew, but not enough here to give Vipe an advantageous position once again. Vipes Anime Crew in a disadvantageous position as Elysium work their way around the map.
Man, and look at this. Vipe is all the way on the opposite side of the map with zero awareness of the fact that they are all the way on B. Gets a pretty skin though, that's for sure.
Very pretty.
Yeah, black and purple, the best color combination ever.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't catch me wearing it, but joke's on you. I've got black and purple socks on right now.
Oh, wow.
No, I do have black and purple socks. I do own black and purple socks. That's not the ones I'm wearing today. These ones are a bit of a Art Deco look. They've got, you know, some, like, have you ever seen, like, what's on the Chrysler building? Kind of that style.
Yep.
Switching sides.
We have resorted to talking about our socks here. As Elysium run away with this one yet again for the second time in a row, find themselves on double digits in the first half. Elysium 3 rounds away from making their mark on history, and how exciting would it be on week 26, exactly a half a year of Valorant Sunday Showdown action, marked with the first ever back-to-back title.
Man, what a poet, what a poem. Not gonna lie. Poetic.
I was a poet and I didn't even know it. Dab.
Yikes.
You guys couldn't see it, but I did actually dab.
He did, and it made me say yikes.
Oh my goodness, Choice Plays isn't funny at all. He's never made me laugh once. Just underscoring is unlikely to make Vipes Anime Crew laugh here. He's been inflicting all sorts of pain onto these guys, looking to continue, and he does. Gets the spray down onto Arato. Now Elysium able to continue to tighten their grip on this match here. Vipes Anime Crew are going to have to come up with some heroics here to edge this one out and Get Greedy. Oh my goodness, Get Greedy! Gets the reload.
Man, he absolutely got greedy. He was like, you know what, I'm probably going to die. Let's just push it.
You got it. What else are you going to do? You know, when you're up 8 rounds, you might as well just go for it, says Just Underscore, and gets the triple kill, leaving just Steve remaining for Vipes Anime Crew. What was such a promising Grand Finals entry has fallen to pieces at the feet of Elysium. Elysium now just 2 rounds away from history.
Man, let's see it, Elysium. Finish it off so we can absolutely congratulate you. Look at that, 22-4 for Pauly.
I'm disgusted by Pauly's scoreline. It's making me physically ill.
Physically ill indeed.
And if you're confused, there is no higher compliment. For those of us just tuning into the VSS, I have a, I would say, interesting way of expressing my joy and pleasure. And sometimes can be a bit confusing to the untrained ear, but worry not, as I am so impressed by Pauly. I will be asking him to sign an autograph for me after this.
My goodness. Oh.
Just underscore and didn't even look at the paint shells.
I know.
He's like, nah, those are not hitting me.
Wow.
One enemy
Oh,
remaining.
no way! Just underscore and pops off once again. Picks up the spray down triple, leaving just Aruto remaining shorty in hand. Aruto takes a fault line to the face, delivers a big shot onto Get Greedy before getting sprayed down. And ladies and gentlemen, your
Match point.
reigning champions Elysium just one round away from being the first ever team in the Valorant Sunday Showdown to win back-to-back title victories.
I just, I mean, congratulations, Elysium, for just absolutely rickrolling this, this grand finals. But I'm angry. I'm angry. It was how it was.
I'm angry that Pauly is so good at the game.
Exactly.
Pauly running away with this one, has our Elysium in tow, and now Vipes Anime Crew, this is their last shot to stay alive here in the VSS. Aki gets the trade on to Get Greedy, and Aruto falls up with a big kill onto Pauly. JP2 takes a fair amount of damage from the Nano Swarm grenade there, but just underscore and so reliable. Once again, evens up the numbers. Here comes the rocket! Oh my goodness! Just underscored with the showstopper, stops the show. Elysium are your first ever Valorant Sunday Showdown back-to-back champions.
Oh my gosh, what an amazing and incredible way to finish off your back-to-back run with just the most ridiculous showstopper ever. I'm in disbelief. Absolute disbelief.
I am stunned. I am shocked. I am in awe of this team, Elysium. They have crossed the echelon that no one dared cross before. Elysium are your back-to-back VSS champions, once again winning the lion's share of the $1,000 up for grab every single Sunday. And the MVP conversation, it is a little tricky. I'd be interested to see who wins out for the HyperX MVP of the match. I believe Just Underscore and found themselves at the top of the scoreboard in game 1, I believe.
Possibly.
And then Pauly, there was no one even close in game 2. Pauly, I believe, ended up with 24 kills by the end in just, 15 rounds?
Yeah.
That is an unreal stat line, a godlike performance, absolutely divine coming out from Elysium. And
Beautiful.
Really, there is no one who can stay close, and
There it
Pauly
is.
proves just that. He is your HyperX MVP of the match, the recipient of the HyperX Cloud Core Stinger headset. Congratulations, Pauly, a well-earned victory. The average combat score of 319. It's rare you see over 300, let alone by such a wide margin. Elysium show why they are deserving to be the only team to take back-to-back victories.
Wow, thank you guys so much for coming into this tournament and doing some absolute work for us, giving us an absolute show. GG's to Vipes Anime Squad. You made it all the way to the grand finals. Got yourself some money.
Yes,
that's
absolutely.
For sure.
Money in the pocket. And I want to say to Vipes Anime Crew, don't be discouraged. It's such a feat to make it to grand finals of any tournament with so many teams entering, especially with the caliber of teams we see in the Valorant Sunday Showdown week in, week out. This isn't just some random competition online. This is the de facto weekly tournament for Valorant. All of the best tier 2 teams showing up, and even a couple of tier 1s here and there. So you have nothing to be ashamed of, and in fact, you have a lot to be proud of, Vipes Anime Crew. I very much sincerely hope to see them back again for next week, but This week, of course, it's all about Elysium, and it's all about the Valorant Sunday Showdown having just completed a full half of a year of Valorant Sunday Showdown tournaments from the beta all the way now into full release. We've been with you guys every step of the way, and from the bottom of my heart, I just want to say thank you so much to everyone that's entered our tournaments, that's tuned into our tournaments, the guys living it up in chat. We see all of you. We love you all so, so much, and thank you guys so much, and here's to another half a year of Valorant Sunday Showdown.
Yeah, absolutely. We will see you guys next week. Signups are open, so hit ! register in the chat and you can get your team registered for next week. It's going to be another blast of a Valorant Sunday Showdown, that's for sure. Once again, thank you guys in the chat. Thank you everyone who entered in this week. I have been Choice Plays.
And I'm Dilly G.
We'll see you next week for the Valorant Sunday Showdown.
This is your done, this is your break. Move like the, move like the. Move like the, move like the. Move like the, move like the. Radiate, radiate, radiate. Gravitate, gravitate, gravitate.